We're going to perform the following subtraction: 3x minus 1 over x plus 2 minus x minus 2 over x minus 1. The thing to notice about subtracting two fractions is that you want the denominator to be the same, otherwise you cannot perform the subtraction. This would be the same if these denominators were numbers and if they contain unknowns such as x. So we're going to want to convert these two fractions into a different fraction of a common denominator so that we can perform the subtraction. Now, finding a common denominator involves looking for the lowest common factor. In this case, because x plus 2 and x plus 1 are both prime factors, to find the lowest common factor, we simply multiply the two factors together. So our common denominator is going to be x plus 2, x minus 1. And now to fit the numerator into this new fraction that we've created, we want to do to each of these numerators what we did to their respective denominators. For example, with the x plus 2, in order to get to this common denominator, we had to multiply it with x minus 1. So we're going to do that with this numerator, 3x minus 1. We want to multiply it with x minus 1, and then our subtraction symbol. And likewise for the x minus 2, with its denominator x minus 1, we had to multiply that by x plus 2, so we want to do the same thing to the numerator. So we're going to have x minus 2 and then x plus 2. And we successfully created a new fraction with a common denominator, which allows us to perform the subtraction. There's actually one thing we have to do before we do the subtraction, is that since we have these brackets, we need to expand them out first. And once we have the fully expanded form, we can combine like terms by performing the subtraction. And we're just going to work with the brackets one at a time. So first of all, we've got 3x minus 1 multiplied by x minus 1. We use the distributional property to expand these brackets. So for example, 3x multiplied by x is 3x squared. Minus 1 times x is minus x. Minus 1 times 3x is minus 3x. Minus 4x. And minus 1 by itself is plus 1. And then we're going to work with the second bracket here. X multiplied by x is x squared. And don't forget the minus symbol. So minus x squared. Minus 2 multiplied by x plus 2 multiplied by x is 0. And minus 2 multiplied by plus 2 is minus 4. But we have the minus symbol, so minus minus is plus, plus 4. And all over. And we're just going to expand these brackets as well. X multiplied by x is x squared plus 2x minus 1x plus x. And plus 2 by minus 1 is minus 2. And now at this point, we're going to combine like terms. So for example, 3x squared here minus x squared here. So you have 2x squared remaining, minus 4x, and no other x to the 1 term, minus 4x, and then 1 plus 4 is 5, and all over x squared plus x minus 2. So at this point, we're looking to see if we can factorize the numerator or denominator here. It looks like they are in their simplest form. So 2x squared minus 4x plus 5 over x squared plus x minus 2 is going to be your final answer. Hopefully you found today's video useful and you enjoyed it. If you did, subscribe, like. If you have any questions, comment down below. I'll see you next time.